Hello, Chris Green here with the Flood Insurance Guru, and today we're talking about the Birmingham Flood event that happened on May 4th, 2021. You may want to just go ahead and think, all right, I just need to go ahead and file this flood insurance claim. Correct? Maybe not. See this water here right behind me? Maybe you had 4 feet of it in your property. Maybe you had 6 inches of it. But what you need to know is how flood insurance claims could possibly impact you short-term and long-term. So we're going to talk a little bit about that today. Maybe you do need to file that flood insurance claim, but when it comes to flood insurance, it works different than auto and home insurance, where these claims can be settled fairly quickly. On flood, it depends if we're talking about the National Flood Insurance Program or if we're talking about a private carrier. You know, these things stay on the property for the life of the property. So it's important to understand that when filing a claim. So you don't want to go and file a claim maybe for $1,000 or $2,000. You want to make sure it's something big, like maybe $10,000 or $20,000. But you also need to understand that these can have a big impact on your options for flood insurance in the future through the private market. And it could also put you on a repetitive loss list through FEMA, which could have a significant impact on your flood insurance. But the first thing to do is to make sure the water is gone, because generally flood insurance will not cover mold coverage if you had control over getting the water out of the property. Now, in this situation in Birmingham, it's similar to Nashville, where most of the water has receded, the damage is done. So these are things that are important things to understand when you're going through this process. So what you want to do, whether we're your insurance agent or someone else is, you want to reach out to them, explain the situation to them. You want to sit down and have a conversation about long-term impacts, short-term impacts, impacts on property value, impacts on flood insurance premiums in the future, how the claims process is going to go, so the expectations are there. So if you've got questions about this event in Birmingham, whether you should file a flood insurance claim or not, maybe you had flood insurance, maybe you didn't, and maybe you're ready to purchase it, then make sure to visit our website, floodinsuranceguru.com. Remember, we have an educational background in flood mitigation, which means we can help you understand flood risks like this right here, your flood insurance, and mitigating your property long term. Thank you.